Hey guys, how's it going? Today I am filming this look. It was, again, just a bit of an experiment, but it turned out kind of autumnal, kind of grungy. I put a lip ring in because I just thought it would look really cool with this lip colour, and I was right. I think it does. If you're on the other side of the world to me and you're going into autumn winter, this is a really pretty look. Or if you just like this kind of makeup, great. Again, using all Drugstore products because, as we know, it is Drugstore week. All Drugstore products were used in the making of this tutorial, so I hope you really enjoy, and let's get on with it. I need to do this one quite quickly because my grandparents are sat downstairs waiting for me because they're here for lunch and Tim will be here in a couple hours. I need to get this video up. So today I am going to do I think a smoky eye. I feel like it, just like a daytime smoky eye. I'll put my base on and then I'll decide. I want to do an illuminated base, but I'm not sure which product I want to use. I've got the L'Oreal True Match, the gold one, then the Lumi base, and this new one that I used yesterday from Bourjois, and this is really, really nice. It's the Sculpt Light Strobing Highlighter. I think I'm going to mix these two together. So I'll do a pump, the Bourjois, and that's really pretty, but I'm going to warm it up a little bit with about the equal parts of the gold, just so that I have a nice illuminated base. Nice. Yeah, I'm going to go for a glowy base, so I'm going to use my L'Oreal Nude Cushion, Nude Magique Cushion. It says Dewy Glow Foundation, which sounds about right, and I'm just going to apply this with a brush. This is a Spectrum brush. This is quite a sheer coverage, and I also think it's a bit light for me, so we'll just see. This is such a pretty foundation. Obviously my skin is breaking out quite badly at the moment, hormone problems, so obviously I'm going for a sheer coverage foundation, but then I'll build it up with a nice full coverage concealer, which is, I think, often the nicest way to go about it. If you're having bad skin, do a really light overall layer and then just spot conceal where you really need it. Because if you put the coverage that you need on your breakouts all over your face, that's when your face starts to look really cakey. I'm going to take my Collection Lasting Perfection in the shade 2, and I'm going to start just popping this under my eyes because my under eyes are quite dark at the minute, and this is nice and peachy, so it just helps to cancel out the darkness and the purple. And then I'm going to brighten it with the Bourjois Healthy Mix. I'm just going to pop this on the outer part just to highlight, because this is quite yellow, so I don't want it to go right over the bags because it can make it look a little bit ashy. And then taking that concealer, and I'm just going to conceal any blemishes. Now my skin looks completely flawless, but the vast majority of my skin has very, very light coverage on it, but because any imperfections have been covered, it still looks really light. Using my new favourite, my Rimmel Match Perfection, I really like this. I'm going to quickly throw some brows on and then I'll be right back. Okay, we have eyebrows. I'm just brushing away the bake. Wasn't really much of a bake, to be honest. I don't really bake. I'm going to use this bad boy. I haven't used this on a video in a long time. I'm also going to use my Nip and Fab palette. I'm just taking the lightest shade, which is Cleopatra. I'm just going to press this under the brow just to brighten the brow bone up a bit. Oh, is that what this is? Are they named after women? No. There's a Cleopatra and a Monroe. And a Duchess. I've got passion fruit stuck in my head so hard. Oh my god, I can't stop listening. I wasn't a fan when I first heard it, when it first dropped. One of those ones that is like stuck with me and now I can't get it out of my head. Always happens to me. I'm always like, no, I'm not a fan. And then it's on repeat for a week. I'm then just taking Camel, which is that was a really weird way of showing you, which is the nude, and I'm just washing that over the crease so that it blends nicely. Now I'm going to go in with Suede, which is the beautiful warm brown. I'm a huge, huge fan of this brown. As you saw in the second video of Drugstore Week, when I first tried this palette. It's a really nice warm brown. Oh, also you guys, I just wanted to say a huge thank you for all of the amazing love on the look I posted yesterday. I just decided to have fun with it and just kind of post what I wanted, and you guys have taken it really, really well. Sounds like I've given you some bad news. You've taken it really well. Welcomed it with open arms. Something a little bit different, and I mean, look at me now going back to my neutrals. I'm really glad you guys enjoyed the look. You've been so sweet, so I'll definitely do more of that because I love colour, I just never wear it. I like to do videos on looks that I actually wear, so it's actually helpful for you, but I can totally do more out there looks. Okay, I'm going to start with this dark brown here. I'm going to take it on a brush. This is from Spectrum, it's the B06, and this is going to go on the outer crease. Oh, it's a bit fluffy, I think. May have made a poor brush choice here. Going back in with the suede brush and buffing that in. I love this MUA palette. It's like £8 and the colours, like look how beautiful and pigmented that is. They're such great quality eyeshadows and they're so cheap. I'll link below my side-by-side comparison of it compared to my Modern Renaissance palette. Have a watch of that video if you want to see an actual comparison of the colours. So Tim and I are filming the tea tasting part 2 video today, which I'm excited about because I've got the new Easter flavours from Bluebird Tea Company, and it's so weird. I had a dream last night that I did a collaborative brew with Bluebird Tea Company. My god, it was the best dream ever. Imagine how cool that would be. One day, that is one of my business goals, I think. To do that, I think that would be really rad. I'm going to take this shade here, which is called Spark. It's like kind of like a All That Glitters dupe, I'd say. And I'm going to put this over the lid. I'm getting really sad. It's coming to the end of Drugstore week. There's only today, which you're watching, and I'm filming right now. I need to get this video up tonight. Literally every single video this week I've filmed, edited and uploaded on the day. I've been so unorganised, but I actually prefer it because it means I can like chat about the video from the day before and like the response and stuff and make changes that you guys want to see like for the next video. So I actually quite like it. It feels like it's almost live because you watch it about 3 hours after I film it. But I'm also getting a bit stressed because I go to Disney with Tim, my dad and his girlfriend on Tuesday, and then I'm there for 3 days, and then I'm home for 3 days, and then I'm in Bali for 10 days. So I'm not home much for the rest of April, which is obviously lovely and I'm not complaining in any way. But I've just kind of screwed myself over with the old scheduling and stuff. Basically, I timed Drugstore week at a really bad time because I should be pre-filming. Instead, I'm doing a video every day and I need to pre-film a lot of videos for Bali because I want to still try and do 3 videos a week. And I have like 3 days to do all of that. This colour is so pretty, but you do have to build it up quite a bit because it's quite chunky. I'm now going in with this even darker brown here, and I'm gonna put this right on the inner crease. The like deepest part of the crease, you know? I'm just placing the product, then I'm gonna buff it in. This isn't as warm as I normally go. It's kind of like a pewter kind of shade. Bit different. Alright, I'm going in with this shade, which is Chocolate from the Nip and Fab palette, and again I'm going even deeper in that crease with a slightly smaller brush. This is one of my favourites. It's the Blank Canvas E41. Such a good little brush. So me and a couple of my friends are getting some piercings done next week. So just before I go to Bali, I think I'm only gonna get, see, this is the thing, is I want to get my rook here and I want to get one more here so that this is like a trio and it will balance out my ear a little bit. Then once I get those 2 done, I think I'm done. I think those are all the piercings I need. But I don't know whether I'm going to get the rook done because if that gets infected in Bali, like that would really suck. You know, I can handle a lobe piercing if it goes a bit funny, but the rook, I think that would really hurt if that got messed up. And my body does not like piercings. Says the girl who's covered in them. But once they're done, I can finally do my piercings video that you guys have patiently been waiting for. Okay, taking suede, going under the eye. This is the makeup I'm now going to be wearing to have lunch with my grandparents. I showed them my Easter egg video from yesterday and my granddad didn't think it was me. He was like, that's not Emma. They were like, you're very photogenic. I was like, thanks guys. The biggest backhanded compliment ever. Again, going in with Fume. This one here, beginning the smoke. Finally, then going in with chocolate. I don't want it to be crazy, crazy dark. I'm going to go for a really cool toned inner corner highlight. So I'm going in with the shade Sparks, which almost looks pink. Let's see how this... Quite a silver, kind of what I wanted. I'm going to go in with a little bit of Glint, which is like Vex from MAC. It's like a green-pink duochrome. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but it's cool. Right, I'm going to curl my lashes really well and apply 2 coats of my Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara, which is amazing. Look at my lashes right now. That's intense. I mean, need I say more? Let's put a bit of bronzer on, babe, shall we? Let's go for the NYX matte bronzer. I like this. Pop it around the perimeter. It's quite dark though. This is in deep, pretty dark, so I don't want a lot. Okay, for blush, I'm going to use my Max Factor Cream Puff Blush in the shade Nude Mauve. This is like one of my favourite blushes. There's a big dent in this. And loads of you have asked me what this brush is. It's from NARS. I have popped a link in the description for you because I can't remember what it's called. But I've added a new default section with some of my favourite brushes. So if you ever wonder what the brushes I'm using are, they're now going to be linked down below. Like my favourite like top 5 brushes. My contour and my blush brush, they're both from NARS and they're my favourite face brushes. I love them. Okay, I'm going to use this because you guys said use it dry, just like scooping it out. I'm gonna... That's what I wanted. That's so pretty. Oh my god, that's so nice. Right, I'm going to use my L'Oreal Fixing Mist. While this is setting, I'm going to choose a highlight. I know what I'm going to use. Haven't used this on myself yet. I recently got sent this, the Lottie London Shimmer Squad. ASOS Beauty kindly sent me out a package of stuff and this is one of the things. I've tried Soaps and I know I like it, so I'm going to put it on myself. I'm going to use Queen Bee and a little bit of the Good Girl mixed in. I remember this being really intense. I'm going to use this, which is Creep Carnation from the Body Shop. Actually, no. No. Don't like it. To clarify, I like the colour, just not with this look. Does Lime Crime count as Drugstore? 15. That's not Drugstore. That's fine. Maybe Mocha. Ooh. This is more like it. This is Gerard Cosmetics Mocha. Yeah, I kind of love this lip. That's so much better. I want to kind of jump on the bandwagon real quick. I don't know if you guys saw on yesterday's video, in the outro I had like a really faint fake lip ring because I did it for a photo and completely forgot and the lipstick went over it, so I had like a weird line. I want to do one today because I kind of really want to get my lip pierced. I'm going to do a lip ring because I think it would look amazing with this lip colour. Obviously you don't have to, like, you don't have to do any of this, but if you're going to Coachella or something, I don't know, that lip colour with that lip ring looks so nice. I need to finish this video and edit it because we're eating soon. Okay guys, so here is the finished look. It turned out really cool. I really like it. I'm gonna go and have lunch with my grandparents with this on my face now. They're not gonna get it, but that is okay. If you like this look, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment down below letting me know anything. And let me know obviously if you like this look. I hope you have the best day and I will see you very, very soon, aka tomorrow. Bye.